shall reflect on the life of Saint Maria Crocifissa di Rosa. Born on the 6th of November 1813, Paulina Francesca di Rosa was the sixth of 9 children of a wealthy landowner and public official. After her mother's death, she was educated by the Sisters of the Visitation, and on leaving school took charge of her father's household, developing a skill for organization. With her father's home as her base, and inspired by her father's active Catholicism, she put her hand to a wide variety of charitable works, encouraged and supported by a spiritual director, the archpriest of the cathedral in Brescia. She was joined in her work by Gabriella Bornati, and together they heroically cared for the sick during a devastating cholera epidemic in the year 1836. It was due to her efforts that Brescia opened a school for the hearing impaired and a home for wayward girls, passed laws to help indigent women, and initiated a program of social work. Basic to her spirituality was the imitation of Christ's sorrowful life, which led her to infused contemplation. In her love of crucified Christ, Paulina Francesca di Rosa saw her mission in the suffering members of his mystical body. As a result, in 1840, taking the name Maria Crocifissa di Rosa, she founded a new religious congregation, the Handmaids of Charity, whose chief apostolate was the care of the poor, the sick, and the suffering. The foundress was scarcely 30 years old when others were soon drawn to her mission. Making the sufferings of the poor and the sick her own, she became the angel of mercy and the servant of all in Brescia and the surrounding areas, especially when war broke out in northern Italy. Her sisters went out to nurse the wounded and the dying on the battlefield of Valleggio. They staffed a military hospital, and with Sister Maria at their head, turned back a troop of unruly soldiers who tried to break into the hospital at Brescia. In 1850, she went to Rome to obtain papal approval for a congregation. Soon, her congregation began to spread rapidly, with new houses being opened in Spoleto and Verona. In 1855, at Mantua, she collapsed and was rushed to her mother house in Brescia, where she died on the 15th of December 1855. For decades after her death, she was fondly remembered by those who knew her as a friend to all, ever ready to help the sick and the dying and to comfort those in trouble. She was beatified on the 26th of May 1940 and canonized by Pope Pius XII on the 12th of June 1954.